Oh boy. Here I am again. I figured I would just show you guys what I had so far. I know I haven't really flown through it much. It looks a lot different when rendered, obviously. But this is at least unrendered view. Oopsie. That's right. Oh yeah, this is a little entrance room. Hallway into the bar. If you walk over here, you come into the bar. There's a little bit of furniture. Once I actually get it into Unity, there's going to be a pool table here. And there's going to be a light up here that I'm going to put in before Unity, supposedly. Anyway, on with the tour. I got a couple couches in here. Those are assets. I took down the information. They look a lot smoother in after they're rendered, or in game. They look a lot smoother. Looks very pixelated right here, which is just weird. But yeah, this is just a display. So yeah, it looks kind of like that when it's rendered. It doesn't look as bad. It's just this angle for some reason. But all angles look like that. All the angles look just like that. So you don't have to worry about looking at angles like this and having it look crappy. They all look like this. So yeah, I got some stuff in here. Got a few pieces of furniture that I've retextured because I didn't like the original textures. Which is, this table didn't have any textures on it, so I went ahead and added some. Had a really horrible green color in wood feet and non-textured buttons. I think they were just supposed to look white. I don't know. Yeah, I got my little thing up here. Little 3D thing. I didn't do any text because 3D text is very lots of tries, lots of verts. So I didn't bother. And of course the hallway. And I'm building this right now. I have this little walkway right here. I got the little compass asset that I have. Oof, I love this. This is amazing. Amazing asset. Something like pillar based. I want a lot of open areas, so I'm going to do something like pillar based. This is going to be a standalone pillar. I think that's going to be a standalone pillar, and that's going to be a standalone pillar. But everything else is going to be like interconnected. And by at least poles that are kind of like rounded like that on every corner. And then some of them are probably going to have like no ceiling. It's just a whole bunch of rounded pillars like that, and I think it's going to look really cool. And I'll have some like plants or some ivy or something coming down some of them. And same thing with the walls, maybe a little bit of ivy or moss or something on the walls. Then there's a swimming pool. I don't want to have multiple people in. And as you know, this is about the average size of a character, so that's how I've been kind of lining things up and making it so that everything's good. But I don't lose texture quality when I build worlds. A lot of people just don't have any sort of texture quality because they lose it because they bake it. The method they use for building worlds, yeah, if you bake outside of Unity, you end up losing quality or having to make a lot more textures. Because, you know, a lot more 4K textures, which isn't that big a deal. Like, look at this, okay? Here's an example. Okay, so I baked a texture like this before I decided that that I was going to, hold on a second. Before I decided, okay, so yeah, before I decided I was going to do my baking in Unity for the lighting by creating the two different UV maps and yeah, having the lighting react to the UV map or bake into the UV map, which it will do. The emissions bake in, everything bakes in if you do it properly. I found like the best way to do it was to have two UV maps, and then Unity will automatically bake to this one. After Unity's baked to this one, you can switch everything to that one. You should be able to. Especially since everything's already rescaled right at the end. They'll all be baked to that new texture and that active texture. No matter going back and forth until you're happy with the results, I guess. Now, if I don't have to switch to it and it just automatically makes that one the active one, then no worries. Otherwise, you have to wait till after you're baking Unity to switch it to that one because the Unity UV map is going to be the one it uses over the blank UV map. I'm pretty sure I can select everything in Blender or in Unity and just change the UV map of all of them, which one's active, but I don't know, I forget. But this is my quality, guys. This is my quality. Those are the normals and the base reflection. It's not gonna have the reflection of the objects in there, obviously, because they don't do that. They don't like calculating that crap. Hold on a second. There we go. And so yeah, you got very highly detailed seats. I retextured these. I didn't like the originals. They had a red top and just a regular metal color base. I switched it over to my copper slash what do you call that? Chrome? No, bronze. Copper slash bronze sort of look. I like a more bronze look, like that more orange color. With a black. That's just, it is what it is. I also like the purple and stuff too. The purple and black. It's got to be subtle and it's got to be kind of tie into each other. Like the orange ties into the red. Woods are like a brownish sort of orange, sort of, you know, they're in between colors. Lots of in between colors. The wood really fits in with everything, ties together. And you might think, oh, what's this? Got this gray wallpaper with this this shiny, reflective, shiny shapes. So basically, all the emission and all the lighting makes this look orange because of the way the world's colored. So it actually ties in really well. Like I can show you. Very easy to see. Hey, oh, that's right. There we go. In the render preview, looks a lot different. As it renders, it looks better and better and better, so just give it a second. There we go. You see what it does? It just makes all those lines orange. Everywhere, pretty much. It just ties in really well with what I have. I like the look because even up here and out here, it looks kind of like slightly, just ties into all the colors really well. And that looks like a gray, it's like a gray wallpaper, which ties in with my walls. And I wanted like each room to look a little bit different. I'm standing by my quality. I'm still gonna have worlds that are completely Quest compatible, Quest friendly. and you should get really good frames in my world. So there's that. There's if I do finish this one, probably going to be really popular. There's going to be a media player right here. I figure the like the screen and the little input for it. I'm not going to have like the speaker right there. Well, I might put the speaker up there. Yeah, I'm going to put the speaker up there. And then it's going to be 2D audio anyway, but the speaker's going to be there just for show. And I'm going to have the queue over here that you can add to the queue. And just over here, actually just you want to be reachable for everybody. So maybe like just underneath the TV. Maybe the TV is going to be a little bit more widescreen than normal. So yeah, just under the TV will be the input for the video. Also, you probably could do the same thing with the queue. And then the queue display will be over here. You'll enter the queue in over here, and it'll display over here. I think that's the way it works. Actually, no. Yeah, the queue's bigger. I'll have to think of something, because I'll put the speaker up there. Maybe I'll put the queue box up here too. You can see what's in the queue. And this will be the queue input. And this will be the video player input. They're both kind of like boxy. Yeah, you'll see. It's the wolf player. The wolf player's pretty decent, I think. All right, there's gonna be pictures. Well, I plan to put on pictures and stuff of maybe a few of my online friends in picture frames. Not as fancy as I had done in the club world. Well, technically fancy because it's actually going to be a picture frame, and then just a still picture, not a it's not going to be a fancy what is it, parallax. Yeah, not going to be a fancy parallax by silent shader, but I do like that. I like that silent shader parallax photo thing. It's excellent. All right, so that's the bar. That was the outside. This is the game room. Like when you first come in, I think it's just gonna have like a little bit of they don't have too many games I can put in here. Like I'm gonna have pool in here. There's gonna be a pool table in the middle over here. That's like the best spot for it. Pool table, maybe a little stage. I don't know if I want to go that far actually, especially since those are two that are there. I might put a stage there. Who knows? Maybe in the future. I was going to do darts here. You can kind of use the carpet as lines. They're like beginners, advanced, or you just stand here and throw it at the board, and your score is going to be up there and all that sorts of junk. The one set of darts over here, one set of darts over there, and then dartboard. Over here is going to be like I was thinking maybe putting a chess table over here, and yeah, chess table over here, and then having like a little set of dice, like a full set of dice, and a table with a little boxy area to throw the dice in for them to bounce around, and basically you can do like tabletop stuff if you want to, or just anything with dice. And then I'll have a dice asset that has like one dice. I mean, you'll only be able to pick up one dice at a time, but yeah, it'll be fine. But yeah, some kind of tabletop setup over here. And it's gonna say like a game room or something up there. Here it's gonna say like the bar. I don't know. Not gonna be 3D text. I know that much. That stuff is pricey. Oof. Crazy expensive. Um, amazing. I cannot get a commission to save my life when I've finally figured out how to properly UV things, and I can keep the quality of the textures and the performance I need for people to be able to have like multiple people inside. Oh, I'll have a little intro thing here. I want to have a little stand right here that basically says, you know, my information, a little picture of me on it, like one of those sidewalk stands. And then over here, it's going to have the probably just another sidewalk stand with the version, the credits, and any updates that I've made. At least that was the hope. And then, you know, you walk in, and there you have it. That's where you'd have it, right here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hang on. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else. I was playing a game of chess with somebody earlier, and they tried to say it was stalemate due to insufficient pieces. I was like, nah, you gotta account for human error and the fact that I have a horse and a king. I can get you in a corner. Even if you just go back and forth for a bit, I can just back my one piece off and then get you stuck to a smaller area. At most, I'll get you in a stalemate. You know, just let the stalemate happen though. Anyway, so yeah, I had to have my Neuro brick. My Neuro brick is freaking awesome. Whew, it's so nice. And I was gonna have that nebulous space, like outer space thing out here, but you know I can't transfer that to here. I technically could transfer that to here, but I don't want to go through the hassle of making a skybox in Blender just to install the skybox in Unity for the project. So I kind of colored it with a tool that lets you create a dynamic sky based off the color. See, like the nebula was kind of like a purplish color, right? So basically, if I do the rendering outside, right by this guy, it's darker. I'll show you. So, see, I go render preview. Like I said, it takes a while, but if you notice, right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so as it does, it's got that purple tinge to it that the sky would have, blue and purple tinge, that nebula has, but still retains the lighting of the inside and everything else. Basically, it's a more accurate preview, even though it does horrible at guesstimating certain things. So we won't talk about that though. So yeah, I've got this. This is fine. This is good. There we go. All right, so yeah, as you can see, outside you got that purple tinge from the skybox, and looks nice, looks good. This is an amazing asset, by the way. I have all the credits and stuff for it for when I put it up, but whew, I like the way this thing looked. It was freaking amazing. And you'll be shocked to know everything looks so much better in Unity because this is not a game engine. You gotta remember that. So it doesn't show things the way it's supposed to. Like if I go back to material preview here, it's very basic. Obviously there's no lighting and junk like that, but let me go back inside. There's something I want to show you in here. Specifically, I want to show you something in here that it's terrible at guessing at, and that is reflection probes. So go right about here. This is it. Okay, go right about here. Ah, that's right. I gotta click. There we go. It takes a minute, so give it a few. But it is terrible at guessing reflections, which is handled by Unity, by the way. So this is unnecessary looking reflections. Like, look what it does to these chairs. Reflection. It just stretches them because it's guessing. Like, this is about what this will look like, right? You're not doing a cube projection. No, you're not doing a cube projection. You're doing a circle projection or sphere. You're doing a sphere projection because who uses cube projection? Oh god. So it's projecting a spherical reflection for everything, and it just distorts the crap like crazy. And of course, it's an approximation. It would take a hell of a lot longer to bake, and it's not good at real-time rendering. It's not set up for real-time rendering. Yeah. So Unity has real-time rendering, obviously. Oh, that might be enough light in there. Let me see if there's enough light in here. Okay, so light probes pick up on emissions. I don't know if people knew this, but light probes pick up on emissions. So if you do your light probes right and put them in all the right spots, you will literally have a very well lit world, and people will change color as they are in different areas. I may have to put a few lights in a few other places, like one up there and one up there. Oh, we'll see. Probably gonna have to put more lights in here. Probably. There we go. Can't look around. Yeah, probably gonna have to put like a light here and a light there. Same thing over here. Probably gonna have to put a light here and a light there. That's good enough for up here. That way you can see to throw your darts on the dartboard. You can see yourself. I am gonna have the pool table's lit up enough. You know what? That'll be enough because there's gonna be lots of emission. I am gonna have one more light here. That's an emissive light, just like this one. Probably right here. Not gonna look as fancy. Maybe it will. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, look at the quality. But I suck at getting commissions. I suck at getting commissions. Look at this. Look at this. Okay? Everywhere I've gone, every world I've seen, no dimension. Everything's flat. No texture detail. No normals. It's like they hate normals. Normals are not their friend, apparently. It's fine. It's fine, guys. My light might end up being very subtle. Okay. But I guarantee you that It's going to be fantastic. All I have to do is play around with the emission albedo, or the albedo boost. Yeah. That way you don't have to mess with the light probes so much. Get the albedo boost in there, and it's going to make the lights look that much better, and everything will be great. Finally figured it out, guys. My worlds are going to look 100 times better. No loss of performance. No loss of performance. Lots of dimension. Lots of dimension. The freaking carpet. Whew. That is amazing carpet. I mean, you can't tell me that doesn't look awesome. Oh, oh, that's right. Click Z or render. Let's see if it renders. It probably renders out terribly, but let's see how it looks. Oh, look at that. I don't know what that spec's from, but okay. Oh, there we go. Nice. Yeah, you see this? And the emission is kind of going through the carpet a little bit too. Oh, look at that. Freaking fantastic. Whew. There we go. Not a reflective surface, so it doesn't. God, it looks so nice. That is amazing. At this little spot right here, that's really good. Oh my god, that is so great. It's gotta look just as good in Unity. Spent a lot of time learning a good method to do it and to get it to work right and to boost certain aspects of it. My club world was off, but because I didn't do any of the texturing in Blender, there's no way for me to fix that now. So I did all my texturing and all my UV mapping in Blender. So now I can go back and fix things that need fixed and adjust things that need adjusted. They shouldn't need adjusted, but I'm just saying that if the stuff arrives, I can like reapproach it or do it differently and relatively fast fix everything to adjust for what I need to do. So yeah, this is the rendered area. Carpet looks amazing. Let me up. There we go. Real preview. Sometimes it breaks and it just goes to whatever. You already know that area looks really good when it's rendered. So yeah, try to put enough effort in that you can see that there's nothing that I can't do, really. I do follow the guidelines and the restrictions of like trying to get Quest users available, but if you're a PC user and you just say, you know, just do this anyway because I don't care about Questies, I'll do it. That's never been a big deal. Commissions are commissions. I wish I could get some. I will be right back. Okay. Ah, yeah. I didn't go to the wrong one. I I don't know what I'm doing wrong in life. I really don't. Oopsie. Wrong button. There we go. This is just a material preview that Blender provides. Yeah, I reuse materials. I keep the poly counts way down. Like most people, okay, so this is in your viewport, you can have a lot of tries and verts, but there is kind of a soft cap. there's a soft cap, okay? I can't see what that is here, but let's just say this, okay? Let's do all the rooms. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. And these 2 rooms having the majority of the tries and verts right now. And that one up there. So these 3 rooms have most of the verts. And this room and this room, the hallway and this room have the lower amount. Let's just say they were all the same size and each room had the same number of verts in it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically 6 rooms, but we're going to go with 5. And 100, let's just say we have 120 tries and 70,000 verts. Okay. Verts and tries per room. Let's see, divide by 5, 120, that's 60,000. So right now I have about an average of 60,000 tries and verts in the viewport at any given period of time. So that's if I could see the whole room. That's if I could see the whole room. I know most people don't know how incredible that is because if you're getting 10,000 a room, things all said and done, I get all my stuff put in, and I'm still only at about 15 to 20,000 per room if I could see the whole room in the viewport. Because there's occlusion that goes on. Basically, it occludes things that it can't see. Like it can't see any of these meshes in here, so it's going to occlude a lot of them. I'm going to be joining quite a few things together, like the lights. And the object count, get the object count down. Right now I have like 238 objects. I'm trying to keep it under 400 in my render. That's not counting the other assets. So basically if I have other assets, it's going to obviously be more. I was going to get a pool and just stick it in here, but I was like, you know what, I just build a pool. It's fine. Sit right here, you're gonna relax, put your arms up over the sides. Sit back a little bit, put your arms up, relax, chill, have a good time, your friends. Things I don't have friends. Okay. I haven't decided what these are going to be yet, but they're this one, the one by the door, and that one are going to look the same. The rest are going to be interconnected. It'll be so I might make this one and this one a thing, and then make this one and this one a thing. I can just do 2. Is this one and this one and that one and that one? Yeah, that's what I'll do. Just to have some added dimension. That's purely what that is. I mean, technically everything's cosmetic in here, but just to have some added dimension, I'm gonna put these things and make it so people can't jump out of my world. I don't know why. Maybe I should just let them. I might just let them fall down and see this. They want to fall down and see this, they can fall down and see that stuff. Unimmersive. But, you know, if you want to take yourself out of the immersion and see how the world's built, this right here is how you get low poly counts. This right here is a face. I faced it on top too, just in case people start floating around. But, you know, like I said, you want to get unimmersive and you want to start flying around with your clients. You're going to see this. Little gaps. Most people aren't going to see that though. They're just going to see it from down here, about this height. Not this height, about this height. Yeah, if I can see, keep myself straight here, about this height. This is about what you're going to see it at. Go in here. Drop down a little bit here. A little bit here. You'll have a few places to sit. Good dimensions, right? Good dimensions. Okay, so we'll go back up here. It's about right here. Places to sit here. You have a normal size avatar. You'll fit in the seats. Otherwise, you probably won't fit in the seats. Let's not go there though, because avatars come in all shapes and sizes. What else we got? Make the colliders small and close together. Gotta do with all my seats that way. You're hovering over here, it just hovers barely above this. You can see the top part of the collider. Click to sit. And I'll space it out to where there's like 1, 2, 3. Nobody gets the corner seat, sorry. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So 11. You can fit 11 people comfortably in here. Probably. I just do 10 just to keep it kosher. I do 3, 3, and 4. I'll space it out to where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I'll figure it out. 2 in the sides, 2 in the middle. 3 over here, 3 over there. This is the metaverse, and see, this is what you'll see when you're down here. Like, oh my god, these look awesome, blah 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 blah. It does. It's gonna look great. It's gonna look amazing if I get to finish it. Probably just a pipe dream like everything else in my life, but eh. Kinda happy with being delusional for the longest time there. No fun waking up into reality, that's for sure. I'm gonna put more stuff in here, obviously. That's game friendly, like everything else is. These bottles are very game friendly. I know they look like crap in Blender. You're gonna watch. Show you. Like everybody knows what these are, what they look like, right? Gotta prove that they look like what they look like here in the game engine. Okay, they look better in the game engine, but this is what they do in the game engine. Except for real-time rendering and not so blurry. You know, crisp, clean, and real-time. There we go. God, it took it forever. But Omega, Bailey's, that's got something on it. I don't know why it hasn't appeared yet, but whatever. Did I accidentally delete the wrapper on that bottle? Oh boy. Listen, this is already properly UV'd. I can just drop that in the scene. That's not even a big deal. I can drop a new asset in the scene that's already ready to go. It's all about selecting the one you want to use and then boop, good to go. And then positioning where you want them. Not that difficult, guys. Not that difficult. Ugh. Oh my god. Pardon me. But yeah, this is what they look like. Minus that guy who's seems to be missing his label. I don't know how he's missing his label. Might have been a separate object or something. That does happen. There's a couple on here that had separated labels. I didn't join them. Should have joined them. Yeah, look at all the detail this guy put into the normals. This is the level of detail he put in the normals. Crazy detail. You know? I did amazing. So, and obviously it looks better in the game engine, like I said. Material. Now, give me a second. Hoping. Yeah, I think I deleted the label on that one. Yeah, that label is completely missing. Huh. Okay. Easy fix. Easy fix. Just drop in. Just export that one bottle again. Everything references the same way, so I can just bring that bottle in, or bring them all in and reset them up. It doesn't matter. Just all depends on what I want to do. Maybe I can actually bring the freaking these guys back in place. There's a few of their centers. If you'll notice, there's a couple lines going from them off that way. That's the empty what do they call that? Empty axis. It's an empty axis. Yeah. So basically, I have a few that are supposed to have axis right underneath of them for reference point. Basically, you grab that and the axis before you move it around. And everything's centered at that axis point. Basically, set origin to axis, to geometry or whatever. And it puts it right on that axis point down at the bottom. To axis. It probably says to axis, but anyway. Simple fixes. Look at that. Even to the bottom of the bottle. The bottom of the bottle on the inside. Can you believe that, guys? This guy did amazing. Can't even begin to describe how amazing these bottles are. But nothing you're ever going to see unless you flip the bottle over. Look at that. Look at that. Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels. You can read the wrappers. It's nuts, guys. I can read the small print on the wrappers. Look at that. Yeah. That is crazy. That's a level of detail I have not found in anybody's stuff anywhere. Look at that wrapper. In multiple different languages. That's great. Gotta love that. Gotta love that you can read the back of the wrappers. And I'm keeping that level of detail on everything. Ooh. Wow, look at the freaking detail. Whew. Okay. All right. So, besides that, I got nothing to show you. I'm just trying to distract myself because I'm going to be talking to myself for a while. I guess the world's done with Fantastic Four. Because, you know, rebooting them how many times now? No, it's just not going to work. Although that last reboot was atrocious. They need to just stick with what they got. What they need to do. Stick with what they got. Let's see. What's that? No, stop that. I'm trying to scroll. Cranky. All right, so what else I'll just show you? Yeah, severe levels of detail, guys. I mean, just insane levels of detail. Anywhere, anything I can put a texture on, I put a texture on. Because I don't want just boring stuff. I don't. I want so many textures that people think that this world's going to be half a gig. And I'm going to get it down to like 40 megabytes. 40-50 megabytes. A little bit big for a quest world, but you know what? It's fine. Oops. Yeah, it's fine. This is not as big size-wise as my club, but it is more intricate than my club world. More levels of detail than my club world ever had. And oh, here's another thing. People will always worry about transferring their Blender lights over when it's an easy thing to do. Transfer everything over except for the camera. The camera, let that be generated by the scene itself, because this camera is utterly useless except for rendering. Rendering preview in the camera just to create a single picture. I never use that to create a picture because this camera is just shitty. I don't know. It does better than the real-time rendering that this tries to accomplish, but it's still it doesn't do the game engine justice. So I love it. This is gonna look amazing. Yep, it's gonna look amazing. Footers. I put footers on the doors. Footers on the doors. All the doors. I think I put one over here. Yeah, I put one over. Oh Jesus. Put one over here too. Some of them are more detailed than others, but yeah, footers with a little bit of dimension. And dividers for all the walls. Dividers that look like the footers. This is just painted, but that's because that's a walkway. This is more of like a hallway walkway. I mean, I put trim around the door. Yeah, see? Put trim around the door. Nobody's gonna look close enough to see the level of detail I have in here, but I'm stupid with it. I'm stupid with it. Nobody's gonna look down here and see this. Nobody's really gonna look at the walls this much to see the detail or the ceiling. You know, or the floors. It's all just for my own entertainment, I guess, at this point. God, love this stuff. Like, if you guys only knew how long this took to make. This is a GIF. This is a GIF made up of a bunch of different images. It's a little bit blippy because it doesn't like to play very well, but it also has a spot where it blips. See if I can show it to you, right? I think it was right there, but it's not playing smoothly right now because my computer hates me. But yeah, I think it was on that second rotation, so right there. There's a blip. See, it usually just blips. It stops in this one, which is fine. Yeah, it is what it is. All right. Could play some Elden Ring, but not in the mood to right now. Lost all my motivation for a lot of things, I'll tell you that. Lost a lot of my motivations. That's why I think this place is probably never going to get done. I'm probably not going to finish this outside, even though I have a plan. Zoom, zoom. The butts. Anxiety, anxiety. Of other we're blessed with. Enough. No. Heaven, if you sent us down. You don't even play go round. But the sinners made saints, and they're so proud of what we made. Yeah, because you know, singing copyright music isn't going to get you muted at all whatsoever. Every child, every brother is caught in the crossfire. That's okay. They'll just mute the parts that you stole. Well, at least Twitch will. I don't know about all the other platforms. The other platforms will just mute your whole video. Like, dude, mute. Unmute me. I'm just singing a song. Not making any money off this. I'm not monetized. That's not, I don't understand. Okay, when you're not monetized, it's fair use. Yeah, as soon as you're monetized, like you're partnered or you're getting ad revenue or something like that, of course, mute the crap. Mute the crap. But until then, leave people alone. They're not making any money off of it. You can't mute them for copyright infringement if they're not profiting off of it. How copyright works. If the person is not profiting off of it, you can't mute the content. And you're just killing your platform. Really, you're just killing your platform at that point. Whatever. They're gonna do what they want. I love that. That is amazing. And I gotta have this. Gotta have that. Man. You know what's funny is I could probably render a better text just as a mesh than they put into their basic text format. Basically, I'll show you. So if I go into, okay, make sure I'm in Pocky logo because I want to put it right here so I know where it's at. Okay, so I go, okay, object. Let's create a text object. Add text object. Text. Now this is a basic text object. It's flat, it's a plane. Obviously facing up. And you know, when you bevel it, this is where when you extrude it, this is where it gets kind of difficult. Okay. At any rate, just a little bit. And then if you want to use a different font like I do, because I don't like their font, I like my font. My font is in D drive right here. Open font. Bam! See, it's my Pocky font. If I do that, I go tab. I go Pocky. There we go. It only has capitals. That's all this font has, sadly. I wish I had lowercase because that would be cool. But then it would have been a bigger font. Tab. So now we got this, right? It's not a mesh. It's not a mesh. So you have to convert it to a mesh. That's what you do. Just make sure, even though it's not a mesh, and make sure all your normals are good. All your normals are good. Yay. Just in case somebody made it incorrectly. That would happen more or less if you actually didn't extrude it in the text format. Here we go. Right click on it, convert to mesh. Now it's just a mesh. And if we look at the UV map, let's call this the hockey text UV. Okay. Copy. Control V, Pocky text. Control V, because if it's not too bad, I might actually put it in there. Like I have to go into edit mode to figure out how much it is and hit all. Okay, it's got 7,000 tries and 12,000 Or 7,000 birds. 7,000 birds, 7,000 tries. Around the same, roughly. Unnecessary. Oh my god, look what it did. Come on. Okay, so. Oh, it's at the pivot point, okay. Why it does that. Okay, so. Look what they did with the P. Look at that. Why? Why would you do that? Don't get me started on the freaking UV map on this thing. God. It's just. This is the type of stuff they say that it doesn't like. Okay? If I could somehow possibly UV this map correctly, like just grab these outer parts and ignore those with the seams, for the seams, these won't matter at all. You won't be able to see those. If we're to do a mesh, however, if I go ahead and put a material on this, like the copper, because, you know, I'm copper everything. Go tab. Doesn't look too bad, as long as I don't UV map it. But let's see how crappy the UV map looks, because I can't imagine it looking all that great. UV editor. Cool. Oh god. Oh, that is some horrible. Oh my god. You can't do that. No, you can't do that. Why would you do that? Oh my god. So that's what happens. Okay, so even if I go to this thing, go back to it. Okay. I go back out of edit mode. I go Control A and all transforms. So that all the transforms are correct with the UV map. If we go back into tab, it still looks just as terrible. And this is going to look horrible. Look. Well, you know what? I've seen worse. That's not terrible. EOC, I actually did both sides. But this is crappy. This is crappy. See what it did? Just wear it through its seam. It did the fronts and the backs good. Front's good. Oh, but it still managed because of the way the freaking thing had like tab. Oh no, that's smooth. Come on. I'm saying, oh well, that's not smooth. Oh my god. Why did you draw a seam there? Why of all places did you draw a seam there? I wouldn't have. But let's go tab. Let's see if we can do this. Go into edit mode. Let's do this. Go all the way around. All the way around. I hope. Yeah. Control E. Mark seam. This is how we're gonna do this, guys. We're gonna hide a seam. You're gonna hide it right there. You know? You're gonna hide it right there. Alt click. Oh, that got the whole thing, didn't it? Control E. Mark seam. Ha ha. That's what we like to see, okay? Let me go into this. Okay. Alt click. E mark seam. See, I can do better. I can do better than them. This is going to create an island. The way I'm doing it, it's going to create an island. Not going to be that big of a deal. I want the islands, because then I can dictate where the freaking seam is. Go to the other side. Alt click. Control E. Mark seam. Alt click. E. Mark seam. Yeah, there we go. Zoom into one of them. I didn't think I was going to be able to do this. E mark seam. This is actually what I need to do. Whew. Oh wait, there we go. Forgot one. Mark seam. There we go. Now, if you're gonna hide from front to back, Your best bet is to hide it right there. Mark seam. Bam. Right inside. On the inside down there. Same thing with over here. Mark that seam, didn't I? Oh, Control E, mark seam. Oh, it's not letting me. What the hell? What about this one? Mark seam. I don't know. It's supposed to let me mark that seam, but it's not for some reason. Oh, it is marked. Okay, it is marked. Mark those two. Grab that one, mark seam. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to create a few islands. And now I can go all UV unwrap. Now watch what it does to that O. See, I have two sides of the O, but everything else looks janky as crap. We're not going to talk about that. But if we go outside of the O, look at the freaking O all the way around. Looks freaking good, doesn't it? A bit messy right there, I think. But looks good. The O looks amazing. I think I might need to put a seam in the middle though. Let's go tab. Don't want to, but I'm gonna put one right here. All right. Save. Okay. Oh, UV unwrap. Look. Now the O. That tab. Yeah, you can't really see it, but it's got looks better on the inside now. Looks crappy right there. What the hell happened here? We forgot. Oh yeah, we forgot. Hold on. Oof. A lot of crap. That's all. You gotta mark a lot of seams. Oh, not that. There we go. That's good. Maybe one for the. Oh, that's messy. Unwrap. Tab. Oof. Why did it do that? Look at that, guys. Look at that. I could try decimating it to make it look better. I'm gonna tab. Let me go add modifier, decimate. Let me just drag this down a little bit. Tab. Watch it. See the face count going. You can really destroy things with decimate. Yeah, it's just looking worse. Not do that. How to fix that? Wow. Mark some good seams and everything. See if that shows up in the render. That's what we can do. There's a general light out here, so if that shows up in the render, then we can say we're in trouble. Ah. Yeah, it shows up in the render. Wow. So let's say we have to keep it text. Mind you, this text doesn't have too many freaking verts and tries. It's just you don't want to overdo it on the text because it does have like more than your room allotment usually. Let's go ahead. Z material preview. I think. Let me go see. Let me see. Okay, this is the whole thing. Tab all. So we have 7,000 verts and 7,000 tries. So a lot. A lot. You can have 3D text in your world, but try to keep it like one per room. That's like 10,000. That's like, it's like 1/6 of what I try to keep in any given room or in my viewport at any given time. So it's a lot. But you definitely don't want to convert it to a mesh because look what the hell it does. Oh my god, it's terrible. The text one is beautiful. Like, watch, I'm going to delete this. Delete. There we go. We go on Pocky logo. We create the text again. Watch. Okay, so we go into text. We extrude it a little bit. Geometry. Like huge, just want a little bit. There we go. All right. So what's really cool is put the copper on here. Bam. And as long as it's text, it looks fantastic. Look at this. Woo. Knows exactly what to do. Knows exactly where to hide the edges and stuff. You know what to make sharp and things of that nature. And then when I go into this and I go to font, add my font. There we go. Still looks amazing. No matter what I do, tab. Let's just do the games. So we'll use this in the game room. We can put this on top of the game room. Although I can't get rid of the other side of the faces, which would probably get rid of like at least 1,000 freaking couple hundred faces probably. How many faces does this thing have? Okay, we gotta select. Doesn't tell us. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't tell us. One objects in edit mode. It says there's 71,000 faces. Tab out of it. And go all. Hold on. Oh yeah. Sure. Sorry. Tab out of it. Go all. Yeah, it's just telling me how many verts are in this entire world. So don't convert this mesh, or else it'll look terrible. But we do know that it has about 10,000 verts and tries. That's good to know. Highly detailed text. And we're going to scale it. Scape. Not scale everything. A mess. Okay, object, origin, geometry center, thank you. Hang when it does that other origin. Now I can go rotate X 90. Perfect. Okay. We can go scale. Go into where we need to go. New games, bar. I just put the big games right there. Games. There's game room. Game room up here. Theater and bar up here. 20,000 plus another couple thousand. Yeah, that's probably fine. That'd be fine. Yeah, we can do that. It's not a waste. Okay, so go to about where that's at. Zoom out. Grab Y. Okay. Grab Z. Grab Y. There we go. Zoom into it. rotate Z 90, perfect. Doesn't matter which way this goes, so. Grab Z. Grab X. Y. Grab Z. Okay. Scale. Here we go. Down through the crowds. In red and white. Out on the ground. The rose of fire burning in your eyes. I only halfway apologize. And I'll be sorry for now that I couldn't be around. Sometimes things used to go the way we planned. Sorry for now that I couldn't be around. See a day when you will understand. You will understand. All right. Media bar and pool. Eyebrows build angry eyes. Theater and bar. Go, let's go. James text. I'll understand. James text. Copy. Oh, there we go. That's a shape key. That's what it is. It's a freaking shape key. Or a path. Yeah, it's a shape key. I don't know how Unity's going to pick up on that. It's probably not going to like that. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure it could do shape keys. It's a game engine. It's fine. It's going to hate me for it. That's all. I was going to do for baking light. Oh my god. I might have to leave that like a non-static object so that it just kind of has lighting from the light probes. I don't know. All right. Let me see. I gotta see its UVs. Oh, it doesn't have UVs, does it? Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't because it's a shape key. Fine. Don't worry about it. That's what they say. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Nothing to see here. Oh my god. I can't imagine. Let's go into UV editing. Tab. Non-existent. There is no UV data. And even if I, convert it from here, it's going to mess up the letters. That's what I did last time. Oh, God. I'm just going to leave it. Okay. We'll see how that goes. And right now, it probably looks great. Let's go AA. Come back out here. Look at it from an angle. Yeah, there we go. And then go Z render. Let's see how this looks. Yay, looks great. Looks great. Looks fine. Although I can't do anything about the UVs, I'm pretty sure. Nice. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Games. Yeah, look at that. Okay, okay. Let's keep it in wireframe for right now. Look at this, okay? It does it so much better than when it converts it, except for right there. Oh my god, why? You hate me. You hate my life. Oh my god, right there too. Holy crap. Do you know what Unity's gonna do to this? For crying out loud. I'm gonna have to make that a non-static object. Just because it needs to be based off the light probes and not the bake light map itself. It's gonna bake it based off a location. Oh no. That should be fine. You know what? Worst case scenario. It looks terrible and I get rid of it. Or for right now, it looks great. Yeah, yeah, you look good. Looking good. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, let's leave that alone. I kind of want people to explore, so I kind of don't even want these. You know that? Like, look around, guys. See what there is. You start putting signs up, people will just flood to one spot. You want people to look around. So what am I doing? I know better. How you get them to look. Oh, there's more to this world. Let me go see what it looks like over here. Oh, okay. That's cool. Let's go to the next base. Oh, games and shit. Da 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 da. I may... Yeah, just for entertainment purposes, I'm probably going to make the media thing, the wolf player pop up here and have like the queue right here and the other thing right here, the media player right here. And while people are playing out here, it spawns here. But as soon as they leave and enter here, once they enter here, it's gonna pop up back over there. What I'm gonna do, same thing. Once they leave here, see if they're out here. How am I gonna do this? That's right. I was gonna have a flip. Basically, once they go through here, that appears, and this collider toggles with another collider that will make it shut off once they leave. Okay. So there's two toggles. There's the toggle for active, and the toggle for transform. Active only triggers when come in. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Active only triggers when they come in. I know it's gonna be here when they're there. So it's only gonna be the transform one. Transform. That's all I have to have up. Yeah, because it's always gonna be spawn. It's gonna be spawned there originally. And if they go over here, it'll transform over there. Accidentally go through here again, it's just gonna retransform over there. Transform over here. Same thing. It leaves the store, transforms over there. It doesn't move. Might have one by the pool, so transform out here. Here's maybe like right there. Yeah, right over there. You go back through here, transforms. Just to that spot. maybe I'd say about here I'll have a reset to default. This will reset to default. Yeah. Default transform back to that location. All right. That way you'll have one player and one player only. Nice. Yeah, let's have a whole bunch of transforms. Transform location. Transform location. Everything from my inside. Oh, it all away. After I share all that last time. Myself with you. Oh. All right. Will I finish this? That is yet to be seen. That is for sure. All right. But I am going to put the 3D tip here. Maybe I'll put text up here that says Pocky's drinking night. That's exactly what I'm going to do. In my text. Here we go. Okay, so come out here. Add text. I should have left that text. Am I? Oh. Decor. Let's do text. New. 3D text. Damn. Okay, do that. Add text object. There we go. Call it hockey text. Copy. Control V. There we go. All right. Hockey text tab. Oops, yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's call it Pocky's party night. Pocky's drinking night. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's fun. There's my extrude. 0.2. Let me see. Ah. Yeah, it's probably good. Font. Drive. Open font. I don't know why Windows got rid of this font. This is an amazing font. Very retro. Scale. And object. Set origin to geometry. Rotate X 90. Thank you. Rotate Z 90. There we go. Bar. Grab Y. About. Okay. Grab Z. Grab X. Okay, go. Go now. Do we want stuff in front of it? No, we don't. We want this to be the whole freaking thing. Okay, so grab Z. That's down farther than most. That's fine. It doesn't go through the. Oh, it does go through the. Oh no, wait, that's in the center, so that doesn't matter. Grab Z. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. Actually, we're gonna have to redo it anyway. So scale. Scale. Grab Y. There we go. Grab X. Out there. D. Right there. Okay. Ah, shit. I hit the button on accident. Period. I can't do that. Period. Just go forward. And when you're there, click. There we go. Ah, motherfucker. Right there. Ah, fudge nuts. I can't do it that way. Now I gotta fly. Up, nope, too fast. There we go. There's the center, right there. We go. Grab Z. Ah, shit. I forgot to click. Okay. Get close to here. There we go. Close to here as humanly possible. Click. Grab Z. There we go. Okay. Ah. See this. Grab Y. Out there. Okay, now scale. There we go. There we go. Not tab. Might not look that great right now as is, but rendered out, I believe that will be very readable. Let me see. Hopefully, if it looks awkward, I'll just change the color. Probably just to like something more dominant. I'll see. Look, yeah, you got a nice glare there. Nice separation between the front and the back. Very readable. Nice. I have a few steampunk items down here. I want a steampunk hat, a steampunk rifle, a couple gears. Yeah. I'm gonna put a few cups out. I'm gonna get a cup asset that has like different types of cups, like martini cups and junk like that, and shot glasses and everything else. That'll be toggleable because that'll affect performance greatly. Those shader drinks are insane, but they look so good. They will be toggleable, and they probably most quest users probably won't turn them on. It'll be off by default. People are gonna think I'm nuts creating worlds like this. If I even get to do it. Oh my god. Surprised I haven't had a performance hit in my streaming yet. Usually, oh shit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is rendering shit. That looks nice. I like that. That is amazing. Yeah, it's gonna look great. It's gonna look great. Yeah, it doesn't take into account that there's a light here, so it doesn't reflect the way it does in the world. I think you can do world lighting. Yeah, if I do scene lights, and yeah, if I do scene lights, it should. No, it doesn't give a shit. Turn off scene lights. You'd think it would. Whatever. Whatever. We don't care. Go back to this view because this is the big view. What? Oh Jesus! What am I doing? Way over here. Actually, what the, oh, that's right. Click. Why am I not on text? Okay, there we go. Okay, now we got it. Okay, whew, there we go. Oh, keep it text. Looks nice. Place is starting to look really good. I'm gonna have a few more. I'm gonna have a couple pictures up here. A couple pictures right here. I think. Steampunk hat. Steampunk rifle with gears. Maybe a couple pictures of. No, that's where the cups are gonna be. Maybe a couple pictures here and here. A couple more pictures here and here, just like little pictures, not the big ones like I have in my other worlds, because this is gonna be more of a subtle thing. Act like it doesn't matter. What am I doing? What am I doing? God. Am I wrong? Did you think that I was thinking? Did I talk way too long? I was feeling that night. Nothing you was in me. This is trying to body other than you wasn't me. I was never your type. Never really your type. Overthinking, the me drinking, nothing with my head. I can't do that. Not anymore. Not since I got a hole in my tonsil. Whatever it is, I'm sorry. Yeah. 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 I don't know to be dramatic, but he says ain't matter. Great. Gotta be freaking great. A broken daughter, just fell down when things fall apart. Sometimes good things do just fall apart. I didn't believe it, you're just fake, how you feel. Down the river that night. At night. At night, on the windows on your best friend's car. Turn windows down in December. Whoa, whoa. I got to date about me. It is, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I don't wanna be dramatic. Everybody said we had it. Two down to the broken hearted. It's us sometimes things fall apart. Coming to terms with the broken heart. Yeah, right. Woo! Shaking in with your head. Tell me what you hate about me. Whatever it is, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't wanna be dramatic. Everybody said we had it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Love it. Oh, no, no. Come on. There you go. Hey, when I accidentally hit the wrong buttons. Songs. Memes. Somebody posted a memes. You know? Ducks eat spiders. That's a very good reason to get a duck. Okay, I need to go back to my server, go to World Whips. Must decorate. Oh, there we go. Grab this one. Here we go. AA. Right? It shut it all off. Yeah, there we go. Save. I can just let it kind of do its thing now. It'll keep rendering until it gets as close as possible to, I think it's like 1080p. That's what I've pretty much set it for. There's going to be a few weird corner looking things around here that aren't going to actually appear in the world. But besides that, it's going to look pretty accurate. Other than the reflections like we talked about before. Yeah. There's a lot of little things I could do with this that I'm never gonna have the time to do. Yeah, the marble floor looks nothing like that. This is not a game engine, so it doesn't know what to do. And my graphics card, I'm pretty sure, is starting to take a crap, so yay! The good news is it should be fine for getting into Blender and getting all up and good for or in Unity. Bad news is I probably won't have the time to do it. Wait, I see a wrapper. Oh, not on that one. I did delete the wrapper off that one. That's hilarious. Don't delete your wrappers, guys. It looks funny. Oh, yeah. Okay. Peace. Maybe see you later.